Hey everybody, welcome to the Eagle Realty Career Talk podcast. Thank you for listening, thank you for subscribing, and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020. It's always sounded futuristic to me to get to the year 2020, so this is fun. It's also past the 20-year point for our company, for our rental company, and not too far away from 20 years in our real estate company, Eagle Realty, but Eagle Resorts, our parent company for rentals for a long time, and now it's Eagle Beach Rentals as we've transitioned to a new partnership 2 years back. It has been in business for over 20 years, so that's kind of fun to say. Thank you again for subscribing to the podcast wherever you're listening to the podcast, whether it's Alexa or iTunes or Google or Stitcher, or if you're watching the live stream on YouTube as well. Thanks to the YouTube audience if you want to just watch me talk. The podcast moving into this year, I wanted to start the year off with, and I've done this the last couple of years with the podcast, start the year off with kind of what we're trying to accomplish this year. What is the theme, if you will, for this year? I see a lot of posts on social, especially LinkedIn and Instagram, of kind of like a one-word theme, and that works because I've done that. We did more content in 2018. We did the word more, which just meant more of everything in 2019 to really increase your branding and everything that you're doing, just to do it a step better every single day of the year. And this year I settled in on actually a little bit more of a theme around what I call the 4 B's of your real estate career. So these 4 B's you may really buy into them and like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Or you could just say like that's dumb. And that's okay. If you want to say that, that's cool. It's just not a B word. So the 4 B's of your real estate career for me for 2020 that I want to focus in on. So you're going to see a ton of my content. If you don't follow me already on social, at Eagle Realty SC or at Chris Ward Bick, across Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Snap. I already said Instagram, didn't I? Pinterest, wherever. The 4 B's that I'm going to lean into, that I think encompass, that I think are the main headers of your business, are one, the first B is business. Business activities, really anything that has to do with the numbers, the analytics, the dollars and cents of what you do daily to produce business, whether it's lead generation, whether it's sphere marketing, whether it's event marketing, whether it's digital marketing and branding, if there's like actual, cold calling, marketing strategy for your farm, buyer and seller activities that connect and build the dollars and cents of your business, that build your bottom line, and build the analytics that you can gauge your business by, the metrics, the data. That's what I call business. So that's the first B, and we're gonna take a deeper look at these over the next couple of weeks. But the second B is branding, because this is what you've heard for the last couple years, really should have been doing for the past decade. And if we look at the first 20 years of this millennium, from 2000 to 2020, these first 20 years have dynamically changed what it means to do branding in your real estate career. So we want to take a good hard look at branding. So your business activities and your branding activities. And then the final two, this third one's I just call brain. What are you doing to learn? So if I say brain, I'm just saying, like, how are you expanding your own knowledge, and how are you honing your craft and expertise as a realtor to get better? Things that you're doing to actually make yourself better, to make your business better, things you are learning, things you are gleaning and absorbing and understanding that you never arrive, that your brain has a capacity to continuously consume more knowledge and then put it into practice. So what are you doing for your brain to grow your real estate business? That's the third aspect. The fourth B is big-heartedness. So I think you've probably seen some major influencers over the last year, but really talk about just what's your heart, what's your empathy, what's your kindness, what are the things that you're doing to actually make a lasting impact in relationships, in your business relationships, and in just who you are as a human being interacting. And we're in such a people business in real estate that we have to understand that our heart matters, that our really, EQ, your emotional intelligence does matter in building a successful business. And your heart matters, in my opinion, just in leaving a legacy and an impact in business in general and in the world in general in this one life that we get. So big-heartedness, and I know that's not, I kind of play with big-heartedness. I take that as a B word, but but really trying to take some time and focus on what are you doing, how are you giving back, how are you serving the community around you, and how are you treating people and customer clients, the people you work with, vendors, relationships that you have, how are you making a lasting impact, and how are you showing that you care about people and you care about a legacy and impact in this world through your business and through yourself that could mean a little bit more than just $1 in your pocket. So we're going to look over the next couple weeks in the podcast, and then like I said, probably the first 90 days of my content for the next 3 months of 2020 is really going to be around these 4 B's: business, brand, brain, and big-heartedness. And those 4 B's are going to kind of define the year, and I want to set that up as really everything falling underneath one of those 4 categories, under one of those 4 B's in what you do in your career. And of course, these can be applied beyond real estate, beyond realtors. I just know most of my audience, obviously, and as a broker in charge, is the realtor community. And I want to help make your business better by talking about how you can really build up those 4B areas of your real estate career. What can we do to make it better? All of us, talking to myself as well, because we continuously learn and we know that we don't have a ceiling where we've arrived, but we want to continuously hone our craft and get better in what we're doing. So I hope you've enjoyed this as like introductory episode of the podcast for 2020 and a little overview of what we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. So I hope you listen in for the next couple of weeks and what we're trying to accomplish in understanding that this is the kind of the theme for me and my brand and Eagle is those 4 B's of your real estate career and where you're trying to move to. Thank you again for subscribing everywhere that you're listening to, and I can't wait to start this series off next week. Join us, and if you have any questions in the meantime, anything I can help with your real estate career, don't hesitate to ask. Have a great week, guys. Oh, and Happy New Year.